Hello Scouts, I'm here in Boone, North Carolina with Dr. Joby Bell of Appalachian State University. Here is an organ, and in this video we are going to talk about his career as an organ player and how to actually play the organ for the Music Merit Badge. So thank you very much to Dr. Bell for helping me, and yeah, let's get into it. Dr. Bell, settle a debate for us. Is the pipe organ a woodwind or a keyboard, or is it its own thing entirely?
The pipe organ is primarily a wind instrument because it uses wind to blow through pipes, and those pipes are constructed in ways that are similar to a handheld instrument. Also similar in some ways to the human voice. But the organ is also a keyboard instrument. So it's a keyboard instrument in how we play it, but it's a wind instrument in how it produces its sound.
So in scouting, we learn how different instruments create sound. Can you show us how a single organ pipe generates tone? Is it the same way a flute or a trumpet works?
Oh, yes. Oh, I wish I had a pipe in my hand.
I can put up a diagram.
Yeah,
too.
okay. A standard organ pipe works much like a flute, very much like a flute, where you blow across a void of space. And on the other side is where the sound waves begin to do their thing. But some pipes are built much like, say, a clarinet or a saxophone, single reed instrument, where there is a vibrating reed inside that pipe. And when the wind blows through, then it activates that reed, very much like a single reed instrument.
Awesome. And
Most of them are like the flute.
the organ is famous for being a one-man orchestra. Can you demonstrate a stop that sounds like a woodwind and one that sounds like a brass instrument?
Yes. The organ will have lots of flutes on it. Pretty flutes. Here's another one. And yes, there is even one that's called oboe. And we have trumpets.
I like that one. Charge.
Ooh, that's out of tune. Sorry. Yeah, the organ has a lot of variety. The organ is not trying to imitate those instruments, but these are merely the organ's version of them.
Which one is like the main organ sound? Is that just called organ?
The primary sound of the organ is what we call a principal stop, and it's spelled P-R-I-N-C-I-P-A-L. Some people misspell it P-L-E at the end, but it's principal, P-A-L. And it's the characteristic sound of the pipe organ. Chances are that is the sound that anybody familiar or not with the organ would hear and say, hey, that sounds like an organ, as opposed
baseball
to
game.
Yeah, a baseball game. Or, yeah, they probably wouldn't confuse that sound with any other instrument. Yeah.
So is there a piano sound too?
Not on this organ.
Really?
Theater organs will be much more imitative. They can imitate pianos and bird calls and drums. I mean, they actually have actual drums and actual xylophones and bells and so forth in them. Those are your big theater organs.
Interesting.
We do have a little set of bells on this organ. Just I don't know, 4 or 5 little bells, and there's a clapper that spins around and smacks them as it spins around.
That's so interesting.
But those are actual bells. There's just one little gizmo on this organ. Everything else is pipes in this case.
Awesome. So here's the inside of the organ. Whoa. I was expecting like the inside of a piano, you know?
Oh no, there's a lot of
Shoe
digital
storage.
multiplex apparatus. And yes, I do keep my shoes and some things in here. It's not really a storage compartment, but there's room.
That is so fascinating. So here we have Joseph Franklin, and Joseph has a music score. So how do you describe all of the different staves on the score?
The top line is primarily going to be your right hand. The middle line is primarily going to be your left hand. And what differentiates this from piano music is that this bottom line is going to be what your feet play.
So can you demonstrate one line at a time? So first, show the left hand and the right hand,
First,
or
left.
which hand,
Okay.
and then the feet.
All right.
Next hand. Fascinating. And then can you play all three at once? Sure.
Here is the last page of a piece by Jean Longley, who died in 1991. This is his piece called Fête, or in French, Festival. Just the last page or so.
Requirement 3 asks about influential people in American music. As a historian and a student, could you tell us about a legend like John Philip Sousa? Why should a scout today know who they are?
I'm trying to think of exclusively American influences. You know, about the only truly American music is jazz. Everything else has been derived from pretty much the European models, the classical models. And then you have the spirituals, which were born in America, but were not really composed by Americans. They were composed by the slaves. But it all happened here on this soil. But jazz is about our only American genre.
So in scouting, we use the bugle to lead a troop with signals like taps or revelry. Since you are the voice of the Marching Mountaineers, how is the organ or the stadium microphone similar to a bugle in the way it leads a crowd?
Oh, well, you know, that the crowd reacts very favorably when I first announced that the band is here. The Hayes School of Music and Appalachian State University are proud to present the Appalachian Marching Mountaineers, and that gets the crowd going. Those things are of universal appeal, and the crowd loves listening to the fight song that charges them up time after time during a game. Of course, the national anthem gets their attention, and even America the Beautiful does.
How would you say specifically the organ does this in a place like church?
In church, the organ can announce the next hymn that everybody's going to stand and sing, or the organ. People probably show their emotions even more at a wedding when the organ announces that the bride is ready to start down the aisles. That usually gets people's attention.
How would you both describe your path towards doing that, and then the biggest challenges with doing that, and stage fright or something?
Well, playing for church, I think, is a certain lifestyle that people don't understand when you talk to people that don't do it. You know, it's you're giving up your weekends in service to other people. But I love it. You know, I love what I get to do.
Which means that organists tend to turn out to be the most fearless of all music majors, because the organist, shall we say, performs every Sunday morning.
It's fair.
You know, we hate to call that a performance, but the organist has to prepare and play something and play it in front of people. So the organists tend to be the most unflappable of all music majors. And you know, my path to playing for church was the same. I grew up in a church that had a pipe organ in it, so I was always fascinated by that. But of course, like most kids, I started on the piano, started playing the piano for church with the stage fright, and then eventually all that kind of settled down, and then I made my way to the organ, and it all evolved very, very gradually and very normally and gently. In my case, it was just something I could do, and so I did it.
I'll play the last page of the Bach Trio Sonata number 2. J.S. Bach dates are 1685 to 1750.
You've recorded several albums. In the digital age, why is intellectual property so important for musicians, and what should scouts know about sharing music fairly?
Man, that's a tough call because, I am a Spotify subscriber as well, and I enjoy just grabbing anything I want while I'm in the car, mostly in the car. But as far as intellectual property, I'm just glad to have made those recordings. I had something to say in them, I said it, and I'm proud to see them on my shelf. And I'm proud to, every now and then, I'll take them with me when I go play a recital, and some other folks will buy them. A lot of people think that university professors need to do that so that they can stay employed. That's really not true. In the musician's case, my performing is my publishing, as it were, that someone else may need to publish a book or a series of articles, but we musicians just perform all the time, and that's considered our research and creative activity. And then the CDs were just extra creative activity on top of that. And those CDs do belong to me. The university has no claim to those, and the label has no claim to those anymore. The label turned them back over to me.
So, if a scout is interested in music but doesn't know where to start, what is the best first step they can take towards pursuing a hobby or a career?
100% if scouts are in, what's the age range of scouts?
It's going to be 5th grade to high school.
Oh, so 100% join band, join choir, take a general music course in your public school. I mean, some of the best experiences from, may I say, all three of us have come from public school music education. So take advantage of that.
Find a piano teacher. The cool thing about the piano is all the notes are right there in front of you. All the right notes are right there in front of you. You just have to hit them.
Well, not if they are.
That sounds a little too simple, but the piano is a great way to visualize what chords are supposed to feel like under your fingers. It's very helpful.
So, I'm going to play the organ. I've never played an organ before. Tell you the places I go for my YouTube videos. It's very fun. So, is this the pedal, the main pedal here on the side, or is this one here?
Both of those do strange things, but one of them has a little bit to do with loud and soft, but not much.
So which one keeps it when a pedal on a piano would do?
There's no such thing at the organ.
Oh.
No such thing at the organ. Yeah, you have to hold a note yourself if you want it to continue to sustain.
That's gonna make it.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'm used to the pedal.
Mm-hmm. You're used to having that damper pedal sustain the notes for you, but actually I can tell that your fingers are beginning to adjust. So you've got
I was trying to. I practiced on the. I have a keyboard that has an organ setting.
You can play a pedal note if you wanted to sustain. Mm-hmm. Hold down a D flat there. That's B flat.
Well, that actually might work.
Hold that and then play.
That goes with the song.
There you go.
So if I play. complicated to try to get like the feet correct.
Very good.
Yeah, that was quite
You have
good.
already invented a fix for this, having never played an organ before.
Well, I was trying
Very
to just
good.
do the chord because I'm
Right.
used to that. I am going to attempt to play Minecraft music on organ. Let's see. It's very complicated. I'm not gonna lie, but I can see the whole chords, and then if I hit the B flat chord, so back to the Batman song. So it's definitely manageable. Okay, Scouts, so this next section here is going to be called Requirement Recap. So if you are a Scout that's interested in this merit badge, I'm going to briefly go through all of the requirements. Again, these will be gone way more in depth by your counselor and actually taught by them. But if you're curious, feel free to watch this. If you're not a Scout and you don't really care about this part, feel free to skip towards the end. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, so requirement number 1, sing or play a simple song or hymn chosen by your counselor. You use good technique, phrasing, tone, dynamics, and you have to read the score. Number 2, name 5 general groups of musical instruments and create an illustration that shows how tones are generated. Number 3 is do 2 of the following, and it gives you a bunch of choices, but basically the choices are interview someone who is a musician, attend a performance, or just be in a band, which that one's pretty easy. And then number 4 is also the same thing, do 1 of the following, and these options are teach songs to people, compose or write a score, and make a traditional instrument. Again, pretty simple. Number 5 is define to your counselor what intellectual property is, and we covered that with Dr. Bell just a little bit. Again, these would be for you to go more in detail with your counselor. And then number 6 is do 1 of the following. A, explore careers related to the badge, or B, explore how you can use the knowledge and skills from the badge to pursue music. Okay, so that's going to do it for the requirement recap. Like I said, I'm trying to make these a lot quicker now. And yeah, let's go into the conclusion to end this video. So that's going to do it for this video. I had a lot of fun talking with Dr. Bell and Joseph about the organ. Again, if you're curious in music, go ahead and take band or chorus or theater or whatever in your school. And yeah, the organ was a very fun instrument to play. So yeah, that's going to do it for Merit Badge Eve. If you guys have any last words?
Congratulations. Good luck.
Awesome. Again, thank you so much for watching this video. As always, the full interview will be posted on the Chris Fabiano Extra channel. And go ahead and check out the Merit Badge series. I'm filming another one this week with woodworking, and then I'm going to be filming more after my spring break. So thank you so much for watching this video. And as always, I hope you have a great day.